Good morning, guys. Long time no see, it feels like, and a lot has happened since last time I picked up the camera. It's kind of just going to be a recap more than filming today, because today is a complete lazy day. I think last time I picked up the camera, my dad was going through the kidney stone stuff, my brother was sick, I was sick. It was a huge mess of life at that moment in time. Um, my brother is completely better, my dad is mostly better, and I'm pretty much back to normal as well. I had a course of antibiotics that I took that seemed to help, and I am having like allergy stuff, and I woke up during the night and actually had to use my inhaler, which I haven't had to do in a very long time. Like, I do it daily, but not like I have needed it. But for the most part, because I was just coughing a lot, but for the most part, I'm back to normal. I'm like 90% back to normal as well. So we're all healthier, which is great. So I went over to my sister's on the 14th, and we just, for the first 4 days, we were just kind of hanging out and learning Mason's routine, which is my nephew that's just over a year old, and just kind of learning, his routine so he could take care of him. And then, my sister went to the hospital to be induced, and so that was a lot of fun. Just hanging out with Mason and her and and her husband. It was just a really fun time. Now, if I had to watch any more Baby Shark, I was gonna lose my ever-loving mind, but that is Mason's favorite show, Baby Shark. But it was just kind of relaxing and, just very fun. And then we welcomed my second nephew on I think it was the night of the 18th. He was born on the night of the 18th, so the day after St. Patty's Day. He was born, Logan, and that was just really sweet. So during that period of time, me and my mom were taking care of Mason, which was fun, but it was utterly exhausting. If you don't know about me, I don't know if I've ever shared it on the vlog, but I don't ever plan on having kids, ever. Not just because of my CF, but just because even if I didn't have CF, just personality-wise, I am not mother material. Honestly, I don't even see myself getting married or even having a relationship. I'm just single and happy with that. I'm good with friends and family. That's all I need. So it was fun, but it was exhausting because I'm not mother material. But me and my mom split up the work, and we watched him for 2 whole days. My sister wasn't there. And it went pretty smoothly, actually. I mean, he's a toddler, so there was fits and stuff, but it went pretty smoothly. We took walks, we played. He's a very good eater, and just kind of chilled out with him. And he did very, very good for being away from my sister for so long. So we did that, and then my sister came home on Sunday, this past Sunday of this week, and we got to meet Logan, and that was just very, very sweet. Mason hasn't really paid much attention to Logan, but now I have 2 nephews. I love, as much as I said kids are exhausting, I love being an aunt. It's perfect for me because I love kids. I just don't want my own kids or my own relationship, honestly. So I love kids, so being an aunt is perfect. So once my sister got home, and it was just a very sweet time to spend, and we stayed there till yesterday where we flew back. But that was the first time I'd actually, well, first of all, when Mason was born, I was very, very scared because I didn't want to hurt the baby. And then I watched him last year, and during that time I kind of got over that scaredness. I realized they're not as fragile as they look. So when I came home with the second nephew, I wasn't scared of him. I held him, and bits and pieces there. My mom held him a lot, and it was just, that newborn cry, just very, very sweet. And they're not that far apart in age either. So yeah, and so that was just a very, very sweet time. It was very fun. It was very exhausting, but it was fun. It was sweet. It was just nice to have my mom down in Florida because she hadn't been in Florida for a while. I thought the last time was 2020. It actually turned out I remembered she was there last year, over the 4th of July. But yeah, it was just, she hadn't been in Florida for a while, so it was just very nice to have her down there, and we all just kind of hung out, and it was very nice. And so then we flew back yesterday, and got here in Arkansas about 5-ish, because our flight was delayed, and then got home and I was just exhausted, like utterly exhausted. I ate. By 7 o'clock I was already ready for bed, but I stayed up because I had to take meds, and then by like 9:30 I went to bed last night, and then I woke up at like 2 something coughing. But and I'm on my second couch bed because I was sleeping on the couch at my sister's too. One night I slept on the air mattress, but I actually slept better on the couch than I did the air mattress, so I just stayed on the couch. And I hadn't really spent that much time with my sister since, I see her every now and then, but I hadn't spent that much time with her or Mason since 2021 when I was watching him. So it was actually around this time, pretty close to it, that it was going to be wrapping up, because it was the beginning of April 5th, because the same day that Panda died was the day that I stopped watching Mason. So, which was kind of coincidental. I mean, it was already coming to the point where he was going to be going into daycare soon, but then after all that happened, it just stopped there. So it's been about a year since I spent that much time with her and stayed overnight and stuff. So it was a lot of fun, and a lot of laughter. So now I am on part two of trip month, and I'm going to be here until April 9th, and then fly back home, and then go to North Carolina for part 3. But yeah, it's just today is a completely lazy day, but this part of the trip is just going to be resting, spending some time with the horses. I haven't seen them yet. I was too tired yesterday. It's kind of cold today, so I'm going to go down at like 5:30ish and go say hi, see Blondie, see the foals. The foals are almost a year old now, so they won't be foals much longer, and hopefully they're all good. Last time when I came, I learned that Fancy died just from old age, so that made me a little apprehensive and a little worried to go down there, but I don't think, I'm sure they're all fine. Then none of the others are really old. So anyway, that's the plan for today. Rest, relax, eat. I'm gonna eat soon so I can take meds, and see the horses later and just rest up. But yeah, a lot has changed since last time I picked up the camera. Our family grew, and I am just still in awe that I have 2 nephews now, and it's amazing. And now my sister's calling me, so I will see you guys tomorrow.